What's going on YouTube? This is yours truly, Dre the Plug, coming at you live with some more technical heat. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button so y'all can stay notified every single time I drop some technical heat. But more importantly, this video is basically going to be about the intro, the basics to a Raspberry Pi. What's a Raspberry Pi? Is basically every tech major's favorite technical board that they use to pretty much create any projects. Let's get into it. Let's get into the fundamentals of a Raspberry Pi. So jumping into it, as you guys already know, if you keep up with the channel, you know I have a whole lot of projects that have to do with this board, which is called the Arduino. I probably have about 30 different projects that I made on this channel. So if you guys want to go check that out, just go to my playlist and you can find a whole lot of different projects where I use an Arduino, which is another tech major's favorite board to actually create, technical projects. And then this right here is the Raspberry Pi. So the difference between the two, the Arduino is more so specifically just really electronic type of projects, but the Raspberry Pi, like, you have all type of things that you can do with it. You got USB ports, you got Ethernet cable slot. Over here you have pins to actually also do electronic stuff like an Arduino. You also have the ability to have, if you actually want to put a mic on there or headphones or anything like that. Then you have HDMI ports, a USB-C. The Raspberry Pi is really just on a whole nother level. The capabilities, the projects that you can create with this is really out of this world. So what you guys may be thinking to yourselves is, man, Andre, like all of those ports that you just mentioned, that's the same ports that's on a laptop. So does that mean that this little chip right here, the size of a credit card, can do exactly what a laptop can do or what a computer can do? And the question to that is yes. It has the same exact ports as a laptop and it have the same exact capabilities. Let me actually show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so jumping into how I was going to show you guys how to make this whole board basically a laptop. Instead of doing all of that, I'm going to even make it even better. I'm going to pretty much show you guys how I can make my whole TV a desktop. So this right here is a HDMI that, connects to the TV and actually show the display. Then I have my USB-C to power the board. Right here, I just added a fan just now. I just got a fan and I decided to just add this to the mix because I know my processor is going to be pretty hot after I go through all these different things that, that's on the software. So let me just connect this real quick. Then I'm just put it right here on top of the processor, just like so. So that way you don't get overheated. This is basically the processor, by the way. So yeah, it's a standard software that you add to the chip. It's actually a micro memory card, the same memory card that you put inside of any Galaxy phone. You just pretty much put it right here, and then you'll have like the latest software, and once you boot it up and connect it to any device, everything will appear. So some of you guys may be wondering, why is this port right here being used, right? So this is what's gonna actually allow us to use a keyboard and a mouse wirelessly. Okay, so powering on the Raspberry Pi, you're gonna get this rainbow screen. That's like a confirmation. That's pretty much it right there. And then it's gonna come on, and then you're gonna get a default desktop. That's pretty much it right there. So you have a whole laptop on this one little chip. Okay, so jumping into our internet browser right here, right? In the top left, let it load up. I'll just go to one that I already have up. So yeah, as you guys can see, this is basically the web browser. Let me actually just show you guys how this works. Loading up YouTube. As you guys can see, it's a web browser. Loading up YouTube. I'll just go to my page. And as you guys can see, this is basically just like a desktop to the T. Okay, so jumping into it, going based on the icons at the top. So the first one got programs. So these are all the programs that you can use on here. Wolfram Alpha is on here, man. That's crazy. Education, Office, VLC Media Player. Now that's classic. So this is your file explorer. So lastly, jumping into our terminal. And that's pretty much it. And that concludes this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It really do help my channel when it comes down to the YouTube algorithm. If you guys have any questions regarding anything, just hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on the gram at DreThePlug123. And then also go check out my other YouTube channel. This is actually my second channel. My first one was called Andre Classic Cuts. I basically go in and give tutorials about all types of different haircuts. I actually show people how to do different type of things with the clippers that has never been done, and I pretty much go into detail as to why certain things happen. So definitely go check out that channel. Besides that, be on the lookout for my next content that's dropping. Be on the lookout for it because it's coming real soon. And I'm out.